Hi Titans, Mr. Sear here. I'm here to show you a new project. This is going to start off by being a drawing project, but of course being that this is a computers class, it's going to go to the computer. The best way to start this project is with this handout. So you can see that it has two sides and I'm going to explain it. This is kind of an example of what you're going to do. I think this project is called Character Creator. And you're going to start by just writing down words. So you're going to write down body types, specialties, styles, feelings that you want the character to show, and the sex of the character. I have my female cat artist over here. So you can see that I just take iconic things that an artist would be known to have, or an astronaut would be known to have, or a ninja would be known to have, or a superhero would be known to have, or a pirate would be known to have, and I add those things to my character. This is a tree over here, and he's a chef, and he is probably hungry or happy or one of those things, and you can see that emotion on his face. And that's about it. Oh, I put some oven mitts over there, but they got cut off. So hopefully you can see that these drawings are not anything all that special. I drew them up really quick, and yours could be nice and simple too. You just want to make sure to add attributes from each of your areas here to show those ideas. That's it. Thank you very much. Let's go back to our tutorial. So I'm going to start one right here on this side because I made a big chart for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is think of my body types. Now they can be things as simple as like human beings, boys, girls. They could be things like a house cat or a squirrel, or they could be things that are a little bit more imaginative like a ghost or a unicorn. Okay, so I forgot something really important, so I'm interrupting my own tutorial video with another tutorial. Basically the most important thing is that this is a character creator, and the character creator is you and this piece of paper. That's it. So you're not going to use characters that you already know exist. You are able to use a computer if you want to look up references because you want to see what a crab looks like, so you can draw a crab. However, you would not look up Mr. Crab because he already exists. So for example, I can't draw Snoopy because he's a real already existing character, and no matter if I put on sunglasses on him and make him look like a surfer dude, he's still going to be Snoopy. He's already copywritten, he's already owned by somebody else, and no matter what we do to him, nothing is going to make him ours. So no Pokemon, no Superman, and no SpongeBob characters or anything else that you know is already real. If you wanted to, so here's my Snoopy surfer, and believe me, it's already been done. Everyone's seen every variation of Snoopy that there possibly can be. And even so, you couldn't publish it because you didn't create the character yourself. What you can do is, let's say you are a fan of the Walking Dead series and you want to create a zombie killer, you can totally draw a new character who's a human, who's a zombie killer. Maybe he uses a crossbow, but it wouldn't be able to visibly look like Daryl, for example. And if you wanted to create another Mr. Krabs who doesn't look at all like Mr. Krabs but still happens to be a crab, that is something you could do as long as they don't look visibly the same or similar. That's about it. I just want to keep you abiding by the copyright rules that we've learned in former projects. And I hope you enjoy the rest of my video. Take it, me. So being that on my other side I have a mix, I'm going to try and do a different mix here. So the first thing I'm going to write down is ghost under body type, because that's the shape of the body that I want that character to have. I want it to be like intangible, like a ghost, which means you can't touch it. The next body type is going to be a chair, an inanimate piece of furniture, something that I want to bring to life, similar to the characters in Beauty and the Beast. The next thing that I'm going to have is a dragon. And that's going to be obviously a mythical creature. That's the shape that character is going to take. And then I'm going to also have a two-headed alien. I'm going to put a gray alien because that's a type of alien that I want to have, except that obviously it's going to have two heads. And then I'm also going to put an insect because I don't want to do common animals, so I'm going to do a ladybug. If you really love cats, then do a cat, but I'm trying to be creative, so I'm trying to make it so nobody else has the same thing as me. So as you can see right here, all I did was put one word in each box. So the next thing I'm going to select is whether my ghost, chair, dragon, two-headed gray alien, and ladybugs are boy or girl characters. So all I have to do for this is write B or G. I'm going to make my ghost a girl, my chair is going to be a girl too, my dragon is going to be a boy, my two-headed alien is going to be both, one head of each, and my ladybug is going to be a lady. So actually it's going to be a girl. So all I did was write my letters down there. For the next part, I'm going to determine their speciality or their specialty, which basically means what they do for work. Are they a teacher? It could be like a common job like a teacher, policeman, or a fireman, or it could be like an extraordinary job like an astronaut or a cowboy or a ninja or a pirate, or it could be something that's not really a job, but it's still their specialty, like an expert Rubik's Cube solver or a video game player or a surfer. So I'm going to make my ghost a surfer. I'm going to make my chair an astronaut. My dragon is going to be a doctor. My two-headed alien is going to be... what is my two-headed alien going to be? Well, I guess they would have two jobs, so maybe they'll be critics. They'll be movie critics, because that way they can disagree. That sounds kind of fun. Movie critics. And my ladybug is going to be a salesperson. We'll make him sell vacuums. All right, so as you can see, this is really loose. I'm just making it up as I go along, and I'm trying to think of things that are different than what I think my neighbors are going to pick. Again, all I did was put in words. My style description has to do with what my character is going to wear. So probably it has to do with their speciality, or their specialty. My surfer is going to be, obviously he's going to wear like shorts, so he's going to dress like a surfer dude. So my astronaut, I'm going to be a little bit different. He's still going to have an astronaut suit, but my character is going to be a little bit gothic, which is going to have to do with things that I would normally think of a goth character wearing, like hair that goes over one eye, maybe very pale. It's going to be a very pale chair with hair coming down over one eye, and maybe it'll also have some earrings, and it'll wear dark astronaut clothes. My doctor is going to dress professional, which means he's just going to dress like every other doctor. That guy's already weird enough. He's a dragon. The movie critics are going to dress in, I'm going to put professional again, they're going to dress in suits. So professional means we're pretty much going back to what our specialty is and dressing as that person would. And my vacuum salesman, I'm going to do a little bit different. So I'm going to have them dress basically like a bum, which means all their clothes are all going to be tattered up. Then I just have to figure out what emotion I want that character to show. So it could be just like something simple, like happy. So my ghost is going to be happy. It could be something like hungry, because that's an emotion. Or it could be something more complex, like shy or mischievous. I'm going to make my alien mischievous. I could have two personalities if I want on this one, being that it has two heads. And my ladybug is going to be, well, I already have mischievous and I have shy. I want to think of something different. Cameraman, can you think of a different emotion for me?
Angry, frustrated.
Okay. Frustrated is perfect. All right, so my cameraman just said that this character, which is the ladybug vacuum salesman who's dressed like a bum, is going to be frustrated. That actually makes a lot of sense, because if you're dressed like a bum, it means they're not doing too well at their job, so they're frustrated. Perfect. This is what my chart looks like at the end. The next step is basically to start drawing. So we're going to use regular computer printer paper that I stole from my printer area, and I'm just going to pick out one of these things. So, for example, I could go with my ghost and I could go straight across here. Or if I see that and I'm like, you know what, I changed my mind. I want my ghost to be a girl astronaut who's professional and shy. I could do that too. But either way, I'm going to start drawing. So I'm going to go with straight across, just so you guys get a quick example. So I'm going to draw the shape of what a ghost looks like. My ghost is happy, so I'm going to use that as my emotion. All right, so far this is what I have, just so you guys know. So now that I have my happy ghost, I got to start giving the other qualities, like the fact that it's a girl. So the first thing I'm going to do is think of, well, common things that girls have are eyelashes and makeup. So I'm going to add that. Now, by the way, you can see that this drawing isn't amazing. I guess that it might be better than some of you can do, but it's really not the ability to draw that's going to count for this. It's more about creativity. So I've given her some cute little pigtails, because a girl might have those, some lipstick, and some eyelashes. And now I'm going to make her a surfer dude. So she's going to need a bathing suit. So here's her little itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. That joke is way older than all of you. Combined. Alright, so this is my ghost. She's a girl. She's a surfer. She's dressed as a surfer dude. and she's happy. I'm going to give her one more thing that she needs as a surfer. This is what you need to start. And of course, being that there are 5 different body types, you're going to actually draw 5 different ones. But this is a perfect example of what you need to begin this project. The next step is going to be that or once you have all 5, the next step is going to be that we take pictures of these, we bring them on the computer, and then you'll be watching tutorial 2 that shows you how to convert this and draw it on the computer in Illustrator. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave appropriate comments underneath if you'd like, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, so we interrupt this tutorial to talk about what has already been done. I just wanted to point out some of the characters that I've already made based on my list here, which is a little bit more sloppy than what you guys are working on. But basically, I have a squirrel who's a superhero. He's normal styled, meaning that he dresses professionally like a superhero, and he's feeling happy. Oh, and also he's male. So there he is, my squirrel superhero. He has a cape. I also have a sock ninja who's sporty because he's a sports sock, and he's mad. So you can see that he's angry right there. He's got his nunchucks, and he's a ninja. I also have my Rubik's Cube, who is a pirate. He's old-fashioned, meaning he dresses old-fashioned like a pirate would, and he's angry, and he is also a male.